Well, that sucked. There were multiple reasons we lost. In the first half, our defense was trash. It just was frustrating to watch because we would sometimes get close to stopping the Seahawks, and then we would let them through on third down. Sometimes they would just get through on second down and first down, and we just wouldn't stop them in the first half. Our scoring was good, though. Our offense looked good. Um, it's just our offensive line. So this is over the whole game here. One of our big problems was we lost both of our tackles. Julian Davenport and Braden Smith were not good today. They were not good today. Just both of them. Both of our tackles. Braden Smith probably less than Julian Davenport. Julian Davenport is definitely the weakest link on this offensive line, and he sucked. He sucked really bad. I really hope Eric Fisher is healthy for next week against the Rams, because Julian Davenport was terrible. And Braden Smith just would occasionally get beat. And the rest of our offensive line, Glowinski, Kelly, and Quentin Nelson all looked good when it came to blocking. So, in the second half, our defense looked a lot better. They came out and they actually started getting stops. If we had that defense in the first half, we probably would have won this game. But we didn't. And we allowed a lot of points in the first half. And it killed us. It killed us. Our secondary in the first half was just... They were getting burnt all the time and making the worst decisions all the time. The presence of Xavier Rhodes was missed greatly. And I mean greatly. We really needed Xavier Rhodes today, and we didn't have him, and it showed. But Kenny Moore looked good. Kari Willis was off and on. Rocky Sin didn't look as bad as I thought. TJ Carey showed flashes. Julian Blackman, he was okay. Darius Leonard played good. DeForest Buckner played good. Most of our defensive line was solid. Okereke had some troubles wrapping up, as you saw. Kwity Paye was okay. Receiving, Mike Strawn looked good. I feel like Carson Wentz should target Michael Pittman Jr. more. Paris Campbell and Zach Pascal both looked good. Our receivers looked serviceable. Like, they looked good. It's just... sometimes Carson Wentz would overthrow them or make a not-so-good decision, but that was about it as far as Carson Wentz's mistakes went. Our run game, Jonathan Taylor and Nyheim Hines looked good. Even Carson Wentz, he got like 23 yards rushing, so he looked good. But Jonathan Taylor and Nyheim Hines looked good. Jonathan Taylor could have done a bit more with some of his touches, as he had like 17 touches for 60 yards, which I would say he had a bad game, but he had 60 yards receiving, so it's okay. And Nyheim Hines had a normal Nyheim Hines performance with a good amount of rushing yards and a good amount of receiving yards. So, and doing a good amount with the touches he was given. But, yeah, it's just our big weaknesses, like I said, were our tackles, our defense in the first half, and just not being able to capitalize. Not being able to capitalize really killed us. But that's a lot of what happened last year in week 1. Because, we get out there, we play, and then we work out the kinks, and hopefully next week we go out and win. We'll see. I feel like once we get Xavier Rhodes and Eric Fisher, a lot of our problems will be solved. It's just I really felt like we should have beaten this Seahawks team, because it wasn't as they weren't as good as us last year, really. But that's just how it goes, and I know we're going to definitely have to deal with this from people for the rest of the season. We could beat 5 playoff teams, but the reason we aren't a playoff team is because we lost to 1. You could beat 5, but lose to 1, and that 1 is going to overrule the 5 every time because people really don't like the Colts. So, just sucks. It just really stings because it's against a playoff team. Waited all week to finally get here. It just stings. It just stings. And I know there's going to be tons of overreactions. We should trade people. We should release people already. Just all this stupid stuff people are probably going to say. And you know what? I wouldn't, if I'm the Colts front office, I don't make any decisions. I don't do anything because this is what, our like 7th or 8th straight opening week loss. We shouldn't kill the whole team for one loss, even though some people think we should because they're special. So, see you guys next time. As always, I'm not funny, and I mean, if everything goes like last year, it won't be terrible, but I don't want to lose in heartbreaking fashion in the wild card. Not again. And I don't want to lose more games that we should have won. Not again. See you guys next time.
SpongeBob, the fuck wrong with you? I'm on that good cushion alcohol. Nigga!